Let's start with the reading, Leo. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. We're going to look into the energies around you right now and their potential implications in the future. For cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways. So please take the messages as they resonate to you. So let's see how you are feeling right now, the main energy around you and what's coming up for you, and how it's going to evolve in the near future. So, energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. What this card is telling me right now is that you're going to gain a new perspective on a situation that perhaps you are feeling as though it's stuck. It's not going anywhere and it's not going to progress anytime soon. With this card right here, I just see you looking at things from a different point of view because perhaps some events are coming up. Something is about to happen which will make you see things differently and help you see what's coming up for you soon in the future. So first of all, let's see how you are feeling right now. Five of Wands and Four of Cups. Right here with this card, I immediately see that there is some communication problem with someone who you feel some sort of attachment to, regardless of it being a very strong attachment or something that it's starting to grow right now. With the Five of Wands, I usually see people who cannot communicate well. There are maybe two different languages spoken here. And in a way, you cannot really understand what the other person is saying because the way they express themselves is completely different from yours. And often this card can talk about you not being able to hear from the other person, that communication being blocked, especially with the Four of Cups right here, which talks about blocking energy and just taking a break from the specific situation is perhaps something that you went through just recently. Right here, we see that someone is blocking messages. They have disappeared. They might have been talking to you before this, and then all of a sudden they just stop talking or they change the way they communicate with you. The frequency, the type of things that they say to you. And so overall here, you just feel as though this is not going to be what you thought it was going to be at first. Right here, you're trying to understand also why this is happening, but overall, you feel not satisfied and unimpressed with this person. Although at first, I'll say it again, you felt that this could have been something nice. You felt that this would have brought you that passion that wands can bring to you. And so what happened to this person? We will look into that. But this is perhaps how you see the situation, and seeing the Hangman here, it's telling us that you're going to gain a new perspective on this. So let's see what the main energy is in the middle of the reading. We have the King of Swords, Three of Cups, and King of Cups. So right here, I see the journey that this person is on at this moment in time. This person that disappeared, that it's not communicating with you like they were in the past, we see how they're going from the King of Swords to the King of Cups in this journey, which is perhaps making them open up their heart to you once again. But let's see what's really happening here. First of all, King of Swords. This is someone to me who detaches from their emotions. This is an energy that talks about a person who is more logical. They are often protecting themselves from feelings. They, in a way, decide that they cannot feel too much. And overall, they are controlling this all themselves. There is a lot of rational thinking that right now is the main element in this situation. And that's exactly what caused the communication to come to an end. because that communication wasn't just talking about the weather. This is passion. This is wants. This is something that feels very good and that perhaps is making you understand that there is something more coming up, that that's just the beginning for something that will transform from the wants to the cups, to love and emotions. So right now we see that at some point they went King of Swords, and that communication changed completely. For some of you, that communication ended there. We see that they are going from the King of Swords to the King of Cups, which is the opposite, which it means that they're going back to their original element. But in the middle, we find this Three of Cups energy, which seems to be actually very fundamental for this person to go back to their original element. This Three of Cups talks about communication, but right now they're not really communicating with you. I see right here someone gaining clarity. They are starting to understand how important those messages were. Even if small, it doesn't matter. How important it was to have that communication with you, that contact with you. And it's something that right now perhaps they're starting to miss. Right now, in this card, we see other people around this person. We see their family, or maybe their chosen family, their friends. But overall, here someone is supporting this person and trying to make them understand what to do here. So I do believe that with this card, this person might be talking to their friends, asking for advices, asking what to do here. And overall, through this Three of Cups, they're able to understand that they are not the King of Swords, but they are the King of Cups. Right here, in fact, we have someone who is clearly in touch with their emotions. They're not afraid to explore their emotions and their feelings. And so what I love about this card is seeing someone who is not afraid of the bad, because we can all be happy with the good events, good people, but we also have to be prepared to receive things that we don't like as much. And some people are scared of it and never really invest into situations and relationships or overall connections because of that. Some other people, such as the King of Cups, instead, they know that the good and the bad is out there, and all you can do is learn how to handle the bad so that it doesn't destroy you. So King of Swords talked about being protective of this person, being protective of themselves. And right here, instead, they're letting go of that protection because they know that the walls around them don't really keep them happy. Maybe safe, but not happy. Instead, if they take the risk and they go for this, with knowing that if something bad has to happen, they will know how to handle it, that is going to bring them to happiness. So I do see this process right here, although it won't happen overnight, but it's clearly the direction they're going towards. Now let's see how this energy is going to evolve in the near future. Well, Five of Wands, Eight of Wands, which is all about communication, but we also have the Hermit right there. So let's try to understand what this Hermit is about. First of all, the Eight of Wands clearly talks about communication. Now we are back to square one. We have a lot of text messages. We have good news as well. Maybe they will be communicating something to you that it's good news for them, or good news for the both of you. Maybe they're traveling. This card talks about travel as well. Maybe they're planning to come and see you. But overall, here we just see a lot of passion finally coming back up. I do believe that you were in the Eight of Wands before, and then the situation went back to the Five, back 3 steps. And right now it's going back to the 8 instead, what it's supposed to be. And from here, it can grow and keep going up. But right now, we see that Hermit energy as well, which to me is perhaps talking about you. You are looking at this Eight of Wands and you are trying to understand what this is about. Is this something, why are they coming back now? What really happened that now is causing them to communicate to you so much? And the reason being, the reason why we see the hermit, it's maybe because they're coming back in as they never left. They're not really giving you an explanation on why they disappeared all of a sudden. And that is causing you to be like this, trying to be a little detached, definitely speechless, and overall trying to understand better what this person is about. What I love about this card is that you're not wanting to show them your urge to talk to them. What I love about the hermit is that it doesn't have the fear of missing out. It's an energy that sits there, waits to really understand this situation and then acts on it. And so I think you will want to show them that although now they're talking to you, you are taking your time. You're not there at their service trying to make sure that you answer a message right away. Instead, you're taking your time. And so I want to see how you will feel whenever you will start receiving these messages. What is your strategy? What are your intentions? As well as looking into this Eight of Wands, I want to understand what this person is communicating to you right now. And I want to look beyond those messages. I want to see what their intentions at this point are and what the relationship will evolve into in the near and distant future. Let's look into all of that. If you would like to support the channel and hear the rest of the messages, just follow me in the extended video by clicking on the link down below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Please check your spam folder as well. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Leo. We have seen here someone who at some point just disappeared. There was really beautiful communication between the two of you. You felt as though this person was clearly interested and had passion for this connection. And then at some point went back 3 steps from the 8 to the 5 of Wands and changed the type of communication, and for some of you stopped communicating completely. Now we see how they're going through a process, they're going through a journey, and overall they're trying to learn how to not fear bad consequences or maybe someone who could reject them, someone who could hurt them. It's clear with the King of Swords followed by the King of Cups that this person is highly sensitive. And to respond to that, usually they tend to build walls. And you, since they had this passion and they're growing a connection, an interest towards you, made them feel as though they had to act before it was too late. Now, eventually, the support system around them will help them understand that this is not the way to go. This is not the way to find happiness. And the messages come back in once again. I see you with this, the sun wanted to come up. So that's already a very good sign and we will look into that. Wow. I see you here with the hermit trying to not jump back into this immediately. And also you don't want to show them that perhaps you are too much involved into this. You want to play it cool and you should do that. So first of all, let's see how you are feeling. And what are your intentions right now? How you will feel whenever you will see these messages coming in. This is really, really interesting. First of all, we see this Knight of Swords. And right here,